Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi. Weather in 5 days and 5 minutes on this miserably humid afternoon. And it's a hot afternoon as well. We have temperatures that have reached up in some places in the low and even a few middle 90s showing up. Even though the coolest spots are in the mid to upper 80s, but the one running theme, regardless of the temperature, is the fact that the humidity is very high. The dew points are 70 or better just about everywhere. So take your temperature, add about 10 degrees to it, and that gives you an idea of how it really feels out there. It's just brutal, and we unfortunately are not seeing any real relief here until late this coming week. We have two cold fronts that have to work their way through here, and it's behind the second one that we get the real push of lower humidity, and that might actually set us up quite nicely for next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So next weekend may turn out to be rather delightful, so keep your fingers crossed. In the meantime, for this afternoon, of course, we're talking about these ridiculously high dew points. You can see they're all in the mid to upper 70s. Those are the blue numbers that are showing up on the map here. Those are the dew points. And the number above it, the dark numbers, those are the temperatures. So these are current readings as of 3:17 Eastern time. You're seeing a lot of 90-degree readings showing up. We actually, it looks like in the last hour, we may have actually come off the highs of the day, but by most spots, I've noticed that the temperatures have actually dropped off a bit. Seeing some pop-up storms in central New Jersey, south of 195, also in parts of northeastern Maryland, northwestern Delaware. Not a whole lot going on storm-wise today so far in eastern Pennsylvania, but in central Pennsylvania, once you go west of Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania, I didn't even know there was such a place. That's a line of storms. Also Lock Haven, so north of west of State College, Lock Haven, and Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania. You're seeing a little bit of a line of storms there. That's probably going to move eastward and weaken. Not so much, not much is happening pop-up wise. In the Hudson Valley, you got a few specks around, and that's really about it. Long Island had some yesterday, nice and quiet there today. Stalled frontal boundary, just basically falling apart on top of us. There really isn't much to it. And with respect to the radar, there's that line of storms I was talking about moving across central PA, mainly north of I-80. It's a fairly compact, tight line, but there are some strong cells in there. So there could be a few warnings that wind up getting issued. And you can also pick out some of the pop-ups that are down in parts of Maryland and in through the southern half of New Jersey. Otherwise, we're in good shape everywhere else. Here's what we can look forward to from the standpoint of temperatures. Monday, I think, is going to be the hottest day of this stretch. It'll be every bit as hot as today, and maybe even in some places a degree or two higher. So we're looking at most highs. Generally, I think give it a range of 90 to 95 works, with the highest temperatures southeast and south central Pennsylvania, down around the Washington, D.C., Baltimore area, where we could see temperatures up at about 96 or 7. Low 90s in South Jersey. Hot spots could get to 94 or 5. And then upper 80s to around 90 from New York City, north and east. Starting Tuesday, we're going to clip a degree or two off the highs as we move along. So it'll be just a shade lower, but still pretty hot on Tuesday with that chance for thunderstorms late in the day. And that will be region-wide, I believe. Wednesday, we will see the temperatures come off a bit more. That first front coming through. Not a whole lot of humidity relief, though, until we get to late Thursday. That's when we'll start to see the humidity come down. And actually, the temperatures even come down a bit for highs on Thursday. Most highs will be in the low to mid 80s, just a few upper 80s to near 90 down in northeastern Virginia and in Maryland. But we are making progress. And then Friday, with a nice push of dry air coming in and dew points that will be heading down to the low 50s in a lot of areas, we're going to see temperatures mostly in the upper 70s to low 80s. And this dry air mass, I believe, is going to wind up bleeding down all the way into Virginia and North Carolina. So looking at the weather models, just to take you through, thunderstorm activity, again, will be in the form of pop-ups for Monday. Tuesday, we got this front that's coming through late in the day. So the model's trying to generate some kind of a line of storms here. We'll see if it winds up being severe. Then Wednesday, late Wednesday night, there is another front. Now this one's going to move through, but it's going to kind of slow down a bit. We've been getting these fronts slowing down as they approach the East Coast. This one will do the same, but all back through here is a nice big dry high that's going to be coming down, and that's going to be taking care of our weather for the rest of the week. So we'll just have to wait till Thursday when that front finally clears the coast. There might be another shower or thunderstorm with that. This model seems to be particularly bullish for areas from south of New York City for a chance for some thunderstorms. We'll see tomorrow whether any of this is going to wind up being severe or not. And then finally, we get for next weekend, it really looks nice. From Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, this high is going to dominate. And we won't see humidity, I think, come back until maybe a week from tomorrow. So keep your fingers crossed on that. So that pretty much sums it up as far as weather in 5 is concerned for today. Hope everybody has had a great weekend, and I hope you have a great week ahead. We'll have some website posts up this evening to update you on the current weather situation, and we'll also take a look at the tropics and see what's going on there. All right, folks, enjoy your evening.